What time is it and what are we doing today?
It's 7:07 and we are preparing to bring the fire and tell the stories. Storytellers Lab meets the Phoenix Hotel for what is sure to be an amazing quilting activity and great sessions with the White Dress Project.
We're well on our way today. Hey everybody, we made it to the front of the Wellness House right behind me, and that is where you will find us, the Storytellers Lab, and the Brown Sugar Stitchers Quilters Guild this morning, creating stories through quilts. Come on, follow me, follow me, follow me. So as you can see, we have different stands in the Wellness House, and we're bringing to you the wholeness, okay? We got the fruits, we got the activations. We have different booths that are giving you information about different resources that you have if you're experiencing fibroids or any other reproductive health issue. Follow me, follow me. We have somebody very special with us this morning.
So we're so excited. This is the Empowerment Experience, our 2026 Empowerment Experience. And we are here to honor all of the work and the advocacy around fibroids, uterine fibroids. And so this is a really special space. This is a great weekend to bring advocates, health professionals, doctors, and our community together. We build sisterhood, all the things. But one of the most important things we do is really tell our stories, which can be very difficult when you have this condition. And our theme is the softness we deserve and the healing power of our stories. Well, thank you so much for participating in this and providing a way for us to tell our story in a very creative, unique way. We also really love the intergenerational feel of this, right? Because so much of this condition is making sure that the next generation understands how to take care of their bodies, how to advocate for themselves. And so part of this activation is really how do we communicate and talk to the next generation? You know, how do the grandmothers talk to the moms and talk your aunties and everyone? And so we really wanted to drive that home, and you're helping us do that. Sometimes you can't speak it, but you can create it. You can do it in different ways. So I was really, really excited about the work that you all do, because I was just like, this needs to be here. We need to tell our story in different ways. And so there's just so much healing that comes from that. And I think the way that you've designed it is gonna be so perfect for our attendees to just pause, to tap into their softness because they deserve it, but to also see like the healing power of telling your stories.
And we have the Brown Sugar Quilters who are here with us as well, all the way from Decatur, Georgia, who came to hang out with us and help us tell our story.
So the one thing about quilts is that it allows you to capture your story for forever, for as long as the quilt exists. And so this is why we are having the women to put their story down on fiber. And we plan to make it into a quilt that the White Dress Project can be proud of and can display to show their stories, and so that it won't be forgotten. So we're doing a little creative exercise where the women will be able to pick a woman that she chooses, and we have the women in all various colors, and the clothing items. We have African attire, we have other types of dresses, we have slacks, skirts, tops, and hairstyles. We have 3 different hairstyles to go along with the women. And then we have items, symbolic items, hearts. We have this uterus as well that we decided to add.
I lost a child at 6 months due to fibroids, and it was a very trying time, and I had to go through surgery and lots of, I had a strong support system, and fortunately I was able to have one daughter, but my doctor says, you're done, you got lucky, let's move on.
I had endometriosis for years and years and years. Young woman, got married, couldn't have a child. Oh, you know, your uterus is tilted back. Oh, if you do, you know, all of that kind of nonsense. And finally, I have my one daughter, and she is such a blessing, of course. Yes, yes. And yet, she has fibroids that she's on top, but she's trying to have a baby. And so we're praying and hoping that she can stay in front of, the surgeries, oh my God.
Actually, I had fibroids over 30 years ago and ended up having a hysterectomy. And to hear that you ladies are still discussing this is sad, but I hope there's some improvement from that time. Because I remember one day I was at home and I was just in so much pain. And a male doctor, I'm gonna be sexist, a male doctor said, oh, take a couple aspirin, put your feet up. No, it was way more than that. And it ultimately led to me needing to have the hysterectomy.
Talk to people, because people know information, they know the best doctors. And luckily for me, my mother worked in a hospital, so I always had the best doctors.
As a medical professional and a sonographer working with physicians that operate on patients with fibroids and have been seeking treatment, it is my personal story and goal to bring these procedures to become the standard of care for fibroids, for minimally invasive surgical options available for women to catch things earlier in their fibroid journey before they get to the point of needing a hysterectomy, before it gets to the point of truly disrupting their lives. Places like the White Just Project that make that so accessible for women to learn and come in the space where we can fellowship with other women and learn more about our bodies and recognize that we are not abnormal, and your experience is similar to so many other women, and you're not alone in that, and that there are definitely options available, and just making them aware so that they can share that with other women in their community. I have an aunt who had a hysterectomy in her 30s due to fibroids, and she always lived an extremely full life, and she never let the procedures that she had to have or the fibroids that she was dealing with stop her from doing anything. She's probably the most fearless person that I've ever known. So this is so important to be able to bring this to the masses. And I love that this is available, and I cannot wait to see this quilt.
What was it like doing this here today with women who have been through it, who have other family members who are going through it or have been through it, talking to them about it? What was that like for you?
I think it was bittersweet because I was supposed to be here with my sister who's actually dealing with fibroids, and she would have thoroughly enjoyed this exercise.
It makes me feel extremely honored and excited, and also inspired by many women who also experience and connected, and also building this bond, because it is a lonely situation to where we are experiencing this in silence, but this is where we can actually open up and talk to each other. I also mentioned how many was taken out, and then what I endured, different things I no longer experience now, which is pain, tears, trauma, and hurt. And then one thing that I do aspire is motherhood. So I put that I aspire motherhood. Hopefully I will be there soon.
says pretty much what I said. I don't have it, but I have women that I love who do. A little bit about how it's touched their life. And then, you know, my commitment to my future patients and what I intend to do in this space. A little note from the heart to my patients. That's where I ended up.
Purple really stood out to me. It's like a color of royalty. Even though my journey started in 2019, my story still has power, it has healing, it has victory, it has a voice to the pain, advocacy, community, all the things that I got out of telling my story. I just decided to change it into that framework. And so this is a representation of a woman that is royal, that is owning her story and sharing it with the world. And so that's kind of my journey.
You can't help but look over your shoulder and look at what someone else is doing, and I've seen just really, really heart-wrenching stories today. So while I sat with them in community and in sisterhood, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like they could have gotten better care. Better is possible.
Educate yourself, always advocate for yourself. I always say in the gynecological space, it's so important to have that relationship with your physician. It is a very unique modality and specialty in that you will likely see your gynecologist for the rest of your life, through your whole fertile life. So it is so important to have someone that you feel comfortable speaking to and asking questions, and someone who will give you all of your options and help you through your journey so that you can get the outcomes that you're looking for. Hysterectomy is not the only answer. We have so many other things available now. So absolutely, always advocate for yourself and stay educated in this space.